Hey guys, so I've just drove to this shrine called Yuge Shrine, in the area called Ishidatami in this old Uchiko-town. And it was like 30 minutes driving from the center of this Uchiko-town. Then this one is like, it's located at the point where you cross the top of the mountain. So like, somehow I made it to this place by this trike. And then anyway, so this shrine it's having a very nice view with the bridge that I'm gonna show you, like this one, and with a pond, where you see these great scenery. And then the information that I got from here is that this shrine was built in 1930. Sorry, I made a mistake. So 1396. So which is like about 600 years ago. Yeah. Then so that bridge, so the ceiling was actually replaced, like the new one, the current one was actually replaced in 5 years ago. And then the pillar of that bridge was restored, like the third one was restored. When was it? I forgot the when, but so to replace that, all the water was drained to make it the new one. Then that's how the people here are trying to preserve this place. And then there's also many trees after you cross this bridge. So let's get there. So wow, that reads as Yuge Jinja, and then you get the very nice feeling when you cross the bridge. Wow. Nice. And then coincidentally, I met the students who were visiting the guest house, and from Shimane. And here also you see these old trees, and what's that? There's another one behind the shrine. I have to worship it. So the deity of this shrine is Amaterasu Omikami, which is the one worshipped the most in Japan, which is called as a god of sun. Yeah, see this old tree. Wow, looks pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna worship a bit here. We are kind of exploring this area called Ishidatami, and then the lady next to me, Miss Uji-san, she is doing like revitalizing this city and the branding. And yeah, she told me that this place. 映って大丈夫ですか?
私は大丈夫です。
This place is trying to like have branded melons, and then there are like about 20 farmers here are producing melons. And then wow, that's a beautiful view that you can get from here. Wow, all of these mountains. Wow, amazing, isn't it? The only like problem coming here is to get the transportation. So there's no buses, there's no of course trains. So you only have to like rent a car to get here. So yeah, but if you have a chance, yeah, I strongly recommend. There's like a soba restaurant and also dog ground space field. So yeah, very nice area. Okay, sorry for the noise. So I'm on the way to get to Matsuyama after visiting the Yuge Shrine, and I'm actually stopping by this place called Atochi, which is a curry shop, and also selling like Indian spices and then Thai tea. And then the reason why I came here is because of this thing. So this one is like the same type of car that I bought, and then so the owner here actually bought this car from the same car importing company in Hyogo. Then so the owner of the company, Mr. Mori, told me about this place and recommended me to stop here. And then so I was actually planned to stop by here and then say hi to the owner, but I've realized that I totally forgot about stopping by this place. And then when I realized it's already past 3 o'clock, so Then here, it's closing at 3 o'clock, so no way to meet the person here. But still, I'm gonna just took a picture of these two together. Then so I'm gonna send that to this, Instagram account. So saying that we have the same identity, kind of. So too bad that I can't see the inside, but still it's great to see a person who's running the same type of car. So in this ehime, saying that shall we chai, and so here you can sit down and then have a probably like a curry, and then they are saying that you can weigh the amount of spices you want to buy, and then also they are selling the Indian confectionery snacks. So yeah, looks very interesting. Okay, so I'm recording same type of car, which is a trike. We call it like auto rickshaw, and then the brand is Sazgar, which is same as the mine, like this. And the mine is made in Pakistan, so I'm sure that what he has also like the same, made in Pakistan as well. It's good. All right. Okay, I'm ready to leave here and then going up to Matsuyama from now. Okay, I finally got to Matsuyama city and just park my car in a sharing parking spot. Oh, it was wrong ride, like 2 hours, I guess. Yeah, I'm so sweating actually. So I've been staying here for one night, then going back to Tokyo for doing some stuff. We'll come back here after a few days. So, well, I'm so tired for today. But anyway, it's been really a great week, exploring this, from Uwajima to Ozu City and then Uchiko-town, which were all, amazing places to visit. So I hope you enjoyed my video so far. Okay, see you later. Bye bye. Hey guys, so today I came back to Uchiko area where I stayed last month. For the past months, I've been in Tokyo for staying there for just editing my videos, and then also I did actually did surgery to my eyesight called ICL, which is to enhance my vision, since my eyes have been so bad for many years, and then I've been really interested in doing that for a long time. Then finally did it, and I'm very happy about what I got. It's so much easier to live without wearing eyeglasses. So anyway, so there are two spots that I missed to check out in this Uchiko area. One is called Uchiko-za, which is like an old playhouse, and it has been used as a theater for many years. But and then now it's not used. It's still sometimes used as a Kabuki theaters. So it's a really interesting and important place as an entertainment in this area. And also there's another spot where produces Japanese papers, washi. And then last time I met a person who's doing that, running the business. And not really sure if I can see him today, but I can get there and see what it's like. So those are the two places I'm going to visit today. So yeah, let's explore. Oh, before that, this JR station, Uchiko station, also something that I missed last time, since I drove from Ozu City to Uchiko area where I stayed. Not like passing through this JR station. So yeah, on the back you can see the station, and it looks actually cool, with the same kind of look that I saw in the Kamihaga house, which is one of the most prestigious houses in Uchiko area, with this yellow and white, how to say, it's a brick, I don't know, like a wall in that color. And here you see like the Chinese character Uchi. It's a Uchiko-za Uchi, and looks kind of cute, isn't it? You can get inside, and see the, oh yeah, this one. This one is Ikezaki Japanese paper. That's where I'm going to visit later. Then he has also many like gilding. It's like using like powder gold and like the, yeah. Cool. Oh, that's Uchiko-za. So they have guys about Uchiko area, and then yeah, if you come Uchiko area through the JR, I think it's a good place to stop by first, then decide where to go. You can also store your stuff in here, and then there's also a map of the this Uchiko area. So this is where I stayed at last time. So I'll be skipping there. So I'll just walk to the, where is it? Uchiko-za, which is here. So like 5-10 minutes walk. So I'll visit there first. Then Tenjin Japanese paper factory. That's where I'm going later. So okay, let's go. So right in front of the JR Uchiko station, you can find this steam engine locomotive, which was used. The nickname is called Shikoro. Wow, that's what it says. It said that it's the last train that was used for this railroad line called Iosen. I think so. Yeah, I might be wrong though. So wow, it's cool. Okay, that's how the city looks. Okay, I'll just go straight to the Uchiko-za. So right now that Uchiko-za, the playhouse, is renovating the inside, the facility itself. So it said that it's going to take a few years to complete that renovation. So now you can only see like the waiting room of the actors. So that's where you can still see some kind of exhibitions of the stuff that are related to our play. So yeah, that's what I'm looking to see. Okay. Yeah, it's a very unfortunate that that renovation just started in these 2 months. So yeah, just 1 month earlier, 1 or 2 months earlier, if I had come here, I could see that inside. So that's what it in this video I share the inside look as well. So here's a guide, and then so it's like 400 meters to the Uchiko-za. It's so easy to get there. Just go straight down the street and then take a left. So this way. Open. So yeah, this like a waiting room is now open since November 5th. Then it's going to be like 400 yen for one person. Okay, let's go. Actually, I made a reservation at 2 o'clock, but I came here earlier, so I hope to make the change on the schedule. There's also a cafe right next to it. So where's the entrance? I don't know. Probably not. Oh, so you can still see the exterior of the facility, pretty much. Wow. It looks pretty cool, I think. Yeah, I especially like the this carved design of the front at the top, and then the bottom of the second floor, and then there are some kind of, I don't know which animal, but it looks cool. And so it's like a wooden 2 stories architecture, and then it was built in 1916, so it was built in more than 100 years ago, and it's now designated as an important cultural asset of Japan. And then so there were 17 people who wanted to build this place, and then they have first established how to say Kabuki gaisha company to build this place, and then did like a fundraising, and then more than 200 people joined that project. Then so you know at first this was used as a place to play as kabuki and other kind of play, such as like a ningyo joruri, like using like a play using dolls. And but later on it was also used as a theater, when the film movies industry has evolved during the Showa period. But later on, the era of TV came, then this place has become obsolete. Since the TV came, there are less people using this place, and so they've decided to buy out this place to the city. And then after that, so like the city is taking care of this place. Then but still, there are times that this place was used for playing and theater and many other purposes, such as like musical event, and then what's that, like lectures, and also like how to say wedding also. So many events have been done in here. Then this year they've decided to renovate the inside, and it takes 4 years to do that. So the waiting room is on the back side, so let's go on the back. So this Uchiko-za was built in as I've said 1916, but it was to celebrate the inauguration of a Taisho emperor. So then this has been used as a place for entertainment so many years. And okay, it's open from 9 to 4:30, and so it's like every hour people can get in, and up to 20 people. If you're not coming in a group, I guess you can go in, because that's not many people usually. So okay, so I've just got inside this Uchiko theater house, and then here's inside the room. There are so many autographs by the many people who visited here, including celebrities and then Kabuki actors. And then you can't take those pictures of them, so I can only shoot a part of the room. And then the inside I was shooting was this, like it has a reflection of my eye, so you can't see that clearly. But there are seats where people can sit to see the play. That's the inside of the Uchiko theater house. And then as I've shoot, so here's how it looks like inside. So it's like the seats are tilted so that the people at the back can also see the center of the play. In this room there are many pictures by the professional photographer, who took a lot of pictures of the inside. And then so let's go to the here's what it looks like. And then there are many, it's exhibition of, this one is Uchiko-za, and then also there are several these playhouse in many areas in Japan. It's a Fukuoka, Kyushu, Kumamoto, Hiroshima, Aichi, Gunma, Akita. I didn't know that. And then, that's what it looks like. Here's the inside. Pretty cool. I really wanted to see this, the inside. Damn it. So I've just got inside the dressing room of Uchiko-za, and the place I'm now is here is you see the mirrors. So it's like a room to practice performances for actors. Here you can watch the videos about this place. So that's what it looks like inside. So there's like a lot of functions to make the play more attractive. One example is to make the stage rotatable so that people can enjoy. Yeah, like that. Yeah. I think that's a very cutting edge idea, considering it was built more than 100 years ago. And then there's windows that can sunlights are beaming inside from the outside, and then the glasses of the windows are some parts are still remaining from Taisho period, which is the date that was built. And then at the center there's like a chandelier. Wow. So it does look like a very Japanese style, but also having features of a modern Western kind of architecture as well. And then also they are selling stuffs, and also having like many. Oh, these are the products that they are selling now. These cups, and that's like I guess it's like a lighting stuff. So this one is like a dressing room first. You can't get inside. And then, as I've said, that room was where I was exploring. That's like a place where people bring equipment for play. And so here's a bathroom. Then going up to the second floor. So it's like a north side of this Uchiko theater. You can see that. What's this? Yagura Daiko. Oh. So this was placed at the roof where a person plays this drum. Then let the people around the place know that there will be performances. Interesting. So now it's preparing. Oh, wow. So here's the dressing rooms for the actors. Wow. Very nice. 倉本姫さん、和歌山。文学人形. So those are the dolls. This is like a doll that was used for 人形浄瑠璃だね. Like a doll play. 人形浄瑠璃. Like the instruments. Interesting. Oh, flash. What is this? 現代. So this is like how do you say daihon? Where I don't know how to put. So like people who read the story for the Ningyo Jewelry, they explain the story, and then that's like a book of the story that they can read during the play. Drawings. Wow, interesting. Cool. Oh, I've noticed they also have pamphlets for different languages. English, Korean, Chinese. Since it took time to wait for the buses, I decided to take a walk to the plant of the Japanese paper. It takes about a 30-minute walk from this their station, Uchiko station. Wow, I just stopping by this hair salon where you can find this thing that's rotating inside. There was something like this at my hometown, near my place, near my home when I was a kid. Every time I see this, I've been wondering how this thing is, doing. Like, it looks like the bottom part is going up to the top, but it's actually, it's just rotating, with the same place. So yeah, just brings me back to my old days. So people are selling vegetables and oranges. Yeah, it's a sweet potato and ginger, I guess. Wow, that's a huge satoimoかなこれ. Yeah, I think it's a type of potato. So it was raining until a while ago, and it stopped. And then I got somehow, probably I got cold today, so I couldn't stop sneezing. But now I'm feeling better. So finally I'm about to arrive at the Kojo plant that is producing the Japanese paper. So let's check it out. So here is the Ozu washi factory, Ozu Japanese paper factory, Tenjin-san Kami Kojo. Tesuki, tesuki is like by hand, and then Keizai Sangyo Daijin 指定伝統的工芸品, a traditional craftsman product designated by the Ministry of Economy in Japan. So here is an explanation about the Japanese paper made in this area called Ozu washi. And then it says that this paper, Ozu washi, was actually written in the very old document called the Kamiisuki Hoki. And so it's probably a long time ago, like more than 1,000 years ago. And then during the Edo period, like it says that the 80% of the revenue in the Ozu-han was brought by this producing this Japanese paper. And then during the Meiji period, there were a lot of companies here, more than 1,500 producers of this Japanese paper. But now there are 4 companies that's producing, and then the quality of this Ozu washi is very high, so it's actually used in the koshitsu, like the emperor's place, and for people really in a high class still using it. So this is the place that's producing. So let's get inside. 見学紙すき体験室。お邪魔します。わあ、すいません。わあ。
放送入れるのでお待ちください。
あ、はい。おお、はい。So she said she's gonna make an announcement to the people working, I think. Also, it's there. Here's also a shop that's selling here. Oh, wow. Product using the Japanese papers. あ、お願いします。撮影とかして大丈夫ですか？
あ、大丈夫です。お電話くださった。
あ、そうです。はい。こんにちは。すみません。
これが今日の原料は何ですか、これ？
これは長いんで、絡んでいけませんので。
構造ですか、今日は構造？構造ですか、これは。
構造っていうんですか？
構造っていう植物の名前で、
あ、そうなんです。
木の皮が原料になるんですけど、紙の種類によって構造とか三つ股、岩皮とかいろんな植物を
主に原料になるんです。
あ、そうなんですよ。
構造が一番多いですね。
木をこれ結局その外側だけ削って作ってるんですか？これ
削るんじゃなくてこう引っ張ると剥がせるんですよ。
ああ、そういうことなんだ。
つるんと剥ける感じで。
あ、そうなんだ。へえ。でもこの色になるにはなんか干したりするんですか？
そうですね。外側が茶色いので、茶色い部分を落として漂白して。
ああ、なるほどなるほど。
この後切った後にここで煮込みます。
あ、煮込む。
釜なんです。
あ、これここで煮込むんですか？
はい。
へえ。
8時間ぐらい。
8時間。へえ。はいはいはい。
その前段階の準備中ですね。
これは本当に最初の段階っていう感じですか？
そうですね。うちに届く状態では最初の段階。
あ、なるほどなるほど。なるほど。ありがとうございます。あ、他にあるんですね、場所が。あ、こっちから行くのか。
こっちが工房で。
はいはい。
から同じ建物を使ってる。
へ
もうだいぶガタが来
え。
てる。
いやいや。
あるんですけど。
はい。
さっきの日本ラートの原料を、
はい。
一回水にさらして、
はあはあ
漂白
はいはいはい。
それがここになります。
あ、そうなんだ。へえ。
今はさらしてるものがないんですけど、
はいはい
ここでお水に浸して
はいはい。
何日間か
はいはい
置いておきます。
はい。なるほどなるほど。あ、すごい。
いわゆる紙すき工
うん。
程です。
なるほどなるほど。
さらした後の原料は大きなミキサーみたいなもので
はい
細かく砕いて、ここで混ぜて紙すき。
あー、これは最初に一番最初におじいさんが切ってたのを
はい
水につけて、
はい。
で水につけてつける効果は何なんですか？
つけるのは漂白の
あ、漂白か。
ためです。
そっかそっか。白くするって。
そうです。
はいはい。で、それをここで固めるんですか？
前にミキサーみたいなもので繊維を細かくするんですよ。
ああ、そういうなんだ。そうか。
そうすると原料がこういう状態に。
あ、こういう感じなんです。
はい
へえ、なるほど。
なるので、
はい
このふ
は
わふわした状態になったら水と
海苔
練りとはちょっと違
あ違うん
うんですよ。
うん
海苔って接着の効果があるんですけど、練りっていうのは粘り気を出すだけ、
はいはい。
接着の効果はない。
あ、そうなんだ。へえ。なるほどなるほど。それがもうなんか一体になってもくっつくんですか？自然に。
そうですね。練りと水と原料を
はいはい
混ぜていくと、
はいはい。
こうやって特に間に何にも挟まずにどんどん紙だけを重ねていっても、
うんうんうん。
最後この後乾燥の場所でまた1枚ずつ剥がせるんですよ。
あれがですか？へえ。あれは間になんか入ってるんですか？全部。
入ってないです。
あ、入ってないんですか？
もう本当にすいた紙同士だけをどんどん重ねていきます。
乾燥はもうあのまんまするんですか？それで。
乾燥はこの後、板と石を乗せて水分を
ああ、そっ
絞って、
かそっか。
その後このジャッキ、
ジャッキ
さらになんていう圧力をかけ
おお、
て、
はいはい。
水分を
へ
1日かけてゆっくり絞った後に乾燥場に持っていって
あ、なるほど。
乾燥します。
まあ、絞るとその時点で一枚一枚分かれてるんですか？
その状態だと固まっていて、その後2、3日自然乾燥させた後に水浸しにするんです。
あ、また水
不思議なんですけど、
また水
そうすると
はいはい
1枚ずつ剥がせるように
へ
なります。
え、なるほど。へえ、
どういう原
理
理かちょっと私も
なるほど。
わからないんですけど。
ありがとうございます。これはなんかすごい技術がやっぱ
そうですね。
いるんですかね、これはやっ
いろんな注文が入るので、
ほうほう
それに合わせて厚みを
あ
調整しないといけないので、
そういうことなんだ
それが中の液体の濃度と
はいはい
すくい具合、
へ
すき重ね具合によって変わるので、
え、なるほど。
なるべく同じ厚みで汚れがないというか、
へえ。
いろんな理由で紙にシワが入ったり波打ったりしちゃうので、そうならないようにっていうのがすごい難しいです。
これをまんまもあそこに載せてるんですか？実際。
そうですそうです。
ちょっと
中が
あ、中にある。ちょっと見ていいですか？はい。あ、すみません。セットして。ああ、なるほど。 とんどだから薄くて見えない状態みたいな感じなんですよね。なるほどなるほど。へえ。面白いです。
水に濡れてる状態だとより透けて見えるんですけど、乾いたらちゃんと白い紙。
へえ。なるほど。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございました。
いろんな工程で水をたくさん使うんですけど、すべて地下水、
はいはい。
ここに大きな川があるので、
あーはいはい
そこからの地下水を汲み上げて使用してい
あ、
ます。
そうなんだ。なるほど。これは乾燥させてるんですか？
そうですね、圧をかけてさらに水分絞った後、
はいはい。
2、3日置いてる
あ、
間
なるほど
の状態ですね。
なるほどなるほど。
その後のものが、これがさらにもう一回水浸しにした後、
はいはい、なるほどなるほど。さっき言った謎の1工程ってことですね。
そうですね。そうしないと1枚ずつ剥がせるようにならない。
なるほどなるほど。
ここが乾燥する部屋ですね。
なるほどなるほど。
この三角のステンレス板の中に蒸気が通ってるので、板が熱くなってホットプレートみたいな感じで早く乾燥。
なるほど。これやり方はもうずっと昔からこういう感じなんですか？
昔をいつというからなんですけど、もちろん蒸気とかない時代は板に立って天日干しをしてたんですけど、より効率がいいように取ったんで。
何名ぐらい働かれてるんですか？
職人さんが紙すきの方2人と乾燥の方、あと検品する方、職人、あと原料加工のおじいちゃん、5人が職人さんとしてはメインでやられてて、あとは売店と社長と10人ぐらいですね。
さっきのあそこの男性ってあれですか？どこだっけ？出身がどっか。
岩手の。
やっぱりそうだ。
千葉君ともお話しされました。
ちょっと多分ご認識されてないと思いますけど、ちょっと声かけてみようかな。いや、関係者の時にいらっしゃった。
そうなんですね。
すごい。そうとか東北だったなと思って。
そうなんですよ。岩手から紙すきをしてはるばるって。
すごいですね。他にないんですか？逆にそういう場所はやっぱし。
紙すきしてる場所はいっぱいあるんですけど、結構ご夫婦でされてる場所とかが多いので、なかなかこう外部の人を新しく雇う規模の場所は少ないです。
なるほどなるほど。すごい。お姉さんお名前なんて？
波江と言います。
波江さんはもう長いんですか？こちらは。
私は3年半前に内子に移住してきて、最初はこの乾燥してたんですけど、今ちょっと売店の方が人が足りないので、
なるほど。結構海外からも問い合わせというか、そういうのもあるんですか？
そうですね。結構見学とか体験に来られる方は半分まではいかないですけど、3割ぐらいは海外の方ですかね。ギルディングは技法の名前で、
技法なんだ。
これがギルディングの箔がついてる部分だけ糊を塗って箔を置いて密着させる。
なるほどなるほど。
いう技法をギルディング。
これってでもなんていうんですか？この型はなんて言えばいいんだ。つまりこのデザインになってない部分にそれを置くんですか？なんかをどうなってるの？
そうですね。糊の段階でこの線になるように、シルクスクリーンとかってわかりますかね？その部分だけ削られてる版があるんですけど、通過するというか糊が通過する。それで糊を塗って接着したい部分だけにこう糊で線を描くイメージ。
そういうことなんだ。なるほどなるほど。そういうことか。
その上に箔を乗せる技法をギルディング。
なるほどです。
そ そのさっき言われてた斉藤さん
うんうん
がこの和紙とギルディングを組み合わせるっていうので、
うんうん。
日本で唯一ぐらい
はいはいはい。
のことをされてる。
あ、そういうことなんだ。
そうそう
あ、他はじゃああんまりやられてないんですね。
そうですね。和紙にギルディングはあんまり見ないですね。
そういうことなんだ。すごいでもなんかモダンな感じと和な感じが
そう
合致してすごいいいですよね。
ね、デザインによってだいぶ印象も変わるので、すごい面白い取り組みだと思います。
これ自体はなんかあれなんですか？どういう素材なんですか？これ
は普通に銀箔とか金箔とか銅箔ですね。
なるほどなるほど。それってね、わかんない知らなくて、実際の金じゃないですよね。
あ、実際の金です。
あ、実際の金なんですか？そうなんだ。
日本でも福井とかだと金箔がすごい有名で。そういうことなんだ。はい。もともと漆の器に装飾する時とかにも使える。へ
え。めっちゃ高価なものですよね。それをあれですか？取り寄せて材料としてやつ。
自体は取り寄せて。へえ。ギルディングツールとかも。
あ、そういうのあるんだ。はいはいはい。なるほど。So it costs 500 yen, 500 yen for looking inside. But here you can get the memo that is made by these Japanese papers, which is worth 200 yen. So that's really good, I think. Wow, what should I pick? Maybe this one. I don't know. めっちゃいいね。Probably this one or this one is good. Okay, I'm gonna buy this one. These are the ones that I bought and received from the washi shop, Japanese paper shop. I love these are all like memo cho, and then I really like the colors having like a little gold in each of them. Yeah. 打ち講座を見れなかったんで前回。なんで一回ここにちょっとカットかつここの工房を見てみたかったんで、ちょっと一回松山で戻って。すごい。改めて岩手からいらっしゃったんですか？はい、岩手です。すごい。これはもうずっと一日中やってるんですか？
そうですね。
ああ。なんか今なんかもういつ頃からでしたっけ？どれぐらいやられてるんですか？4年目です。あ、すごい。楽しさ的なところはどの辺ですか？
そうですね。不思議じゃないですか。紙ができるのってすごい不思議じゃないですか。
確かに。
濡れてると透明に見えたりすると、
これそうですね。混ざってるんですね。はいはい。
これ手ですくっただけではやっぱすくえないくらい細かいんですけど。
触ってもいいですか？全然わかんない。って
いうのはこれくらいの厚みになるとかっていうのがすごい面白くないですか？
面白いですよ本当に。いやなんかやってる時も実際にこう見ても紙がやっぱ見えないんで、これをこう重ねてやっとなんかこうあるものなんだっていう分かるっていうのが面白いですね。
繊維がすごい繊維自体が、乾くと白く見えるんですけど、実際はこれは半透明だったりするんですよ。だから水が含まれると光の反射が抑えられて、より繊維と繊維の間に隙間が生まれるんで白く見えてるだけで、だから水が含まれた状態だとその反射がすごい抑えられて透明に見えてる。
なるほど。
面白いな。そういうのが面白かったです。
元から紙に興味があったんですか？
大学卒業するときにたまたま紙に興味があったっていうくらいですけど、歴史が好きとか伝統が好きとかそういうのではなくて。
すごいですね。
来てますね。
でその紙の魅力が今語ってくださったところ。
そうですね。そういうのもあるんじゃないかなと思うんですけど、どうですか？
いやすごい興味深いですね本当に。
そんな感じです。
ありがとうございます。勉強になりました。 ありがとうございます。とても勉強になりました。
So, by the way, Namie-san, the lady who guided me through the factory, told me later that she loves paper so much that she has traveled the world to see papers from different countries, by which I was very impressed to know someone traveling the world with that specific theme, which is really great, I think. And we shared the Instagram later, and I saw the highlights where she shares the stories of her traveling, handwriting diary style, and I thought it's very interesting. These are just a few, but these pictures are about Thailand, Canada, US, Mexico. And what's more, she recently published a book about her paper-related travels. She said she really put an effort, especially for the use of the book cover, using Japanese traditional paper. And although I haven't read it yet, but I'm very much looking forward to it. If you are a paper enthusiast, I think you really should check it out.
Yeah, it was very interesting. I really liked how they've been trying to preserve the tradition of making this thing. And then, as Shiba-san said, it's really interesting. When they are, suited the paper, we can't really see that thing in, but when it's in the water, but actually when he put it in the board, there is actually a paper there, so that's really interesting. Okay, so I've been to 2 places that I wanted to, but actually there was one more place I wanted to visit, which is like there's a very unique vending machine in this place. I'm gonna show you later. Okay. Hi. Hi. I'm seeing a lot of cats and dogs on the way. Now I finally got here. So it's called Okano Shoten, and then they have many daily products. What I'm really curious about is that this vending machine. Wow, that's probably so cute. That's probably only one in here in Japan, I guess. It says origami, selling the origami things. Like for the price is also cute. Like this one is like a 10 yen, and then this one is 50 yen. That's like a 30 yen. All of them are, half, 20, 10% of $1 or less than that. And above all, it says origami written by hiragana. Wow, that's so cute. All the writings are also very cute. It looks really like a female handwriting, maybe. And it says "Hakuwaku no naka ni eten." So probably when you buy it, it comes with this box, this one, and then you have to put it back in here, I guess. Yeah, that's what it says. They want to reuse the, like outside the box. Okay, let's buy it. I don't know which one I should buy. Something that's related to in this place, maybe. Oh, they have a cat, so I'll buy this one. Yeah. Hane Fusen Usagi. Kawaii. Okay, I'm thinking about ちょっと贅沢に行こうかなと. So I'm gonna buy one thing from each row. That'll cost me, less than 100 yen. Yeah, that's gonna be a really good idea, I guess. Okay. Turned out I don't have many coins right now, so I can only have 50 and 10 yen, and so I'm gonna buy. Okay. One thing I have to buy is. Oh, it works. Neko. So when you get it, you get. Oh, so you get like this little box. So you have to return this. You only get this inside and then return this box and then put it back in here. Okay, one more I'm gonna buy. 50 yen. And I think I'm gonna buy. Okay. Alright. Oh, cool. It's a shuriken. You will get it. And you put it back. Good. あれ
そうです。
はいはいはいはい
お茶さんだったんだけど、
はいはいはい
そこから見たら電気が消えて寂しいって
あー
なんか何でも入れようおいでやってぐれも石でも山のどこでもいいが言うて
は
言うてもろて、
あ、はあ、は
でちょっと私折り紙のことして折り紙で和紙ここら辺って和紙が有名な感じですって、
取ってもいいですか？大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫ですよ。
はいはい。
で和紙のことで和紙でアンドンとか箸袋とかポチ袋とか売るようなことしてたんですよ。
はいはい。
そういう仲間がおって、その流れでだけど売れるか売れんかもわからんのにその和紙なんてこれぐらいで2、30円するんですよ。
はいはいはい。
で誰も買わんでしょ。で子供が喜んだら祝いもて、
はいはい
安い折り紙で
へ
折ってはめてたら珍百景に
あ、珍百景ってやつなんですか、これ。あ、
珍百景に取材
ああ、そうなんですか。
珍百景ってことですか？
わかんないです。そういうのがあるんですか？
珍百景いうのがあるんですよ、
はいはいはい。
テレビで。
はいはい。
あれで取り上げられて、
はいはい。
それからもいろんなローカルから NHK から
すごい。
テレビで一遍ドカーンってなって、
すごい。
はい。
アイディアです
今やっ
ね。
てあります。
面白い。
もう10年以上になりますよね。
あ、そうなんですね。
2024年だからもう14年ぐらいですか。やめるにやめる。
結構地味な話、あれですか？この自動販売機自体はもう何ですか？維持費的なのは結構かかるんですか？そんなかかる？
維持費？もう押すだけの、あとこの LED だし、
そういうことなんですね。
LED に変えて、ジュースやったら冷やしたり温めたりするじゃないですか。あんなも全然いらないから、
じゃあもう全然。
分だけの電気代と夜のこの電気代だけなんですよ。だからそんなにかかってないと思いますよ。
そういうことなんですか。
見てはないけど、なんか証拠はないけど、普通に考えて電気代はかかってないと思ってます。
素晴らしいアイディアですね。
ありがとうございます。世界で一つだそうで。
いやですよね。絶対日本で一つって僕言っちゃいました。世界で一つですね。すごい。So I'm just checking out that origami vending machine, and then I really liked it. It was really cute, I think. And then there already runs that Okano shop. Mrs. Okano told me that the motivation how she started was that she used to have the vending machine of selling the cigarettes, but because of the law change, and then she needed to put some kind of sign to tell that it's only allowed to sell for the people more than 20 years old. So then she wanted to so she didn't want to keep selling it, but I wanted to have some kind of something that kids can also enjoy. So that's why she started selling that origami with super low prices. And then after that, like many actually media came there to cover that vending machine. And then so yeah, I can tell. I mean, she said that's like one in the world, only one in the world. So yeah, I really thought it's really cute, and I hope she keeps it. Even though she said she really can't finish. Actually, her daughter actually works in the production of Japanese paper, or washi. And then, as I've said, so this town, Uchiko-town, is very famous for that producing the washi. So I think this, selling that origami vending machine is a really great idea. So yeah, if you ever have a chance, you can stop by. And I've checked out all these places that I wanted to see today in this Uchiko area, Uchiko-za, Uchiko-za, the playhouse, and then also the washi manufacturer. factory of Japanese paper, washi, and then also that vending machine. So I'm finished, so I'm going back to Matsuyama area. Oh, I'm again seeing the cat. Hello. Hi. Oh.
見えずとも紙一重なる石宿し白の輝きいよいよ増して見えずとも紙一重なる石宿し白の輝きいよいよ増して Though unseen, the will of a fine line resides within, the foil's radiance ever intensifying. Though unseen, the will of a fine line resides within, the foil's radiance ever intensifying.